Are analytics overhyped? I mean, especially early in athletes, for rookies, or even sophomores. I wouldn't even say third-year players. I mean, especially in the sport of football and basketball. But I'm thinking even more football because like Shaq and LeBron, when they were coming out, we kind of knew. We kind of knew that they were special talents because in high school and in college, they were dominant. It was easy for them. So going to the next level wasn't a problem. Football, you can even say that for maybe Deion and maybe Bo Jackson. They were just natural. I mean, Jordan, they expected big things from him. Even Ewing, when he was coming out. But there's some athletes that they put so much on. Not so much with Tom Brady when he came out. We all know his story. In fact, when Jerry Rice even came out, there wasn't a lot of hype. Going to San Francisco. San Francisco's coming off a Super Bowl already. I think they won 2 before Rice came. I'm not sure. But he didn't even have that much pressure. I mean, they pull out meaningless stats to rate the greatness, and that's how their career is going to go. And they can't handle the pressure. And so we end up with a Johnny Manziel, or a Todd Maranovich, or a Ryan Leaf. Go look those guys up. See how their careers went. And I was watching Mac Jones, and that's what they do with this guy. Just because Tom Brady left. That's just my opinion. Mac Jones is on pace to break Dak Prescott's record for completion percentages as a rookie. So what? I'm going to say so what even when Dak did it, and I'm a Dallas fan. So what if Mac Jones breaks the record? I mean, they crown these guys like Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't even say Russell Wilson when he was out. As if these guys were the next Marino and Elway, who, by the way, were also hyped but lived up to their names, albeit Marino dethroned by another great, Joe Montana. But Elway got 2 chips. But it's too early for these guys. No one cares about these records early in their career. They haven't done anything yet. Mahomes, maybe. You know, I give that to him. Early on, Russell Wilson, I was never sold on because he had a great defense and Marshawn Lynch was playing smash mouth football and that botch of a call by Pete Carroll. But they did this with Andrew Luck, and they did it with RG3. Oh, the Andrew Luck era has begun. Oh, there's in Washington RG3. Where are these guys at now? I mean, Andrew Luck was running for his life the whole time he was in. And they ran Peyton Manning out of there, and they get Andrew Luck in there. This guy's fighting for his life his whole career. Ran RG3 to the ground. They somewhat did it with Adrian Peterson, who, by the way, lived up to the hype. Now, you talk about all-time running back, so you're going Barry, Peyton, OJ, Earl Campbell, Emmitt Smith only because he's the all-time leading rusher. You got Jim Brown and Sayers, and after Dickerson, I'm not even sure if AP's in the conversation. Matt Leinart came out of USC, supposed to be the next big thing. Rick Meyer was supposed to be the next Joe Montana. Are you kidding me? Don't even get me started on Tim Tebow and what they did with that guy. But guys like Aikman, when he came out, he had to battle for a position. They had 2 first-round draft picks. They got Troy Aikman and Steve Walsh. Breeze had to back up Rivers. These guys weren't deemed stars. I mean, Brady was backing up. What's his name? What's the other guy's name? The other Drew guy, Bledsoe. Romo backed up Bledsoe. That's not a good example, but I mean, right, he had a good career. Romo had a good career. My point is, these guys weren't deemed the next Bart Starr, Johnny Unitas, Joe Namath. I mean, they give these guys, they put these guys in the same breath as superstars. And let me get NBA. This is hypothetical. De'Aaron Fox is the only player in NBA history to average 20-plus points and 7 assists with a low-cut Caesar and dreads in 2 different years. That's how it, and then they say Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Walt Frazier, and George Mikan were the only with different haircuts to score that many points in a game. He's in good company. You hear how ridiculous that sounds? Who cares? Kyler Murray, the youngest quarterback in NFL history, broke an NFL record with 150 passing yards and 50 rushing yards in a third quarter to lead his team with 4 minutes remaining. And a come-from-behind win for 20 points or more. The only guys to ever do that? He's in company with Roger Staubach, the comeback kid, Aaron Rodgers, and Joe Montana. I mean, they make it seem like... And so they put Kyler Murray in a category where he's like the greatest thing in Arizona since sliced bread. That's how ridiculous these analytics sound. Oh, 5 times in the fourth quarter, they were completed. He's money when it comes to fourth quarters, and he's great under pressure. That's what they say. Because you completed 5 fourth downs in 3 weeks. He's money when it comes to that. No one does it better than him. The only one to ever complete 5 fourth downs. And it goes on and on. See, I'm not a big fan on passer ratings. I want W's. Fans call it QBR rating. As a fan, I don't care. As a GM, maybe. Jim Kelly has the 4th highest passer rating among quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame, with no rings. Yet Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer, Jeff Hostetler, and Nick Foles have Super Bowl rings. That's my point. Who cares if Mac Jones is breaking a record among rookies in completion percentages? Win a playoff game. Consistently. Analytics don't matter to me. Especially in football. That's just my rant. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you think analytics are destroying these young guys. This is the Waters Rant.